Hey everyone, it's Shan. This video I'm going to share with you some of the very awesome training program from Coldwell Banker. As I promised in the other video, I will share with you some of my experience. I do believe when you start a new career in real estate business, you truly need very organized programs to tell you and teach you what you should do, what you should not do, right? Because this is the area sometimes you can get some lawsuit because of the contract or addendum involved. You want to protect yourself at the same time. You also want to behave and act very professional. So this Coldwell Banker training program actually involved about 3 weeks. I have to say every single day there's so many information, so many new knowledge you need to absorb, and actually it is overwhelming. But anyway, I feel very lucky. I've been going through all of these because I feel it is very important for you to do your realtor career into this area. Well, first of all, I want to talk something about my teacher, Byron Underwood. Actually, he was my teacher at Champion School for my prep course class for the exam, and he was also the writer of that prep course exam book. So he's actually very knowledgeable and informative about real estate, this career, and everything about the track, the law, every single details. At the same time, he is the trainer for all of the realtors in Coldwell Banker for MC education. So you can see you're truly at the safe and good hand to start your career, right? So these 3 weeks, we study not only about how to understanding contract, addendum, those things, but also we are studying so many strategies to brand yourself, to present yourself, how to look for resources for future your clients like seller side or buyer side. At the same time, we also been trained for different computer program we are going to use when we are start our career. So all of these information very intense, but again very organized. Actually, when we start a training, each of us will have this kind of successful training guidebook, and it's actually very heavy, but a lot of information. Again, it's been organized into different chapters and just so easy to catch. Well, usually this 3 weeks training, half of day will be trained by Baron himself, teaching different knowledge about how to be a realtor, how to start your career successful. Actually, I have some general guideline here to remind me what I'm talking about. For instance, like he taught us how to use the data and those resources to appraise a seller's home, because when you go to present your presentation in front of seller, you definitely need to give them a CMA report to tell them, what kinds of access you're going to use to market his home. At the same time, they definitely want to know some information about how much their home worth or how much their home should be listed, right? You also want to give a good reasonable price, a reasonable value to their home. And also we have strategy to teach you how to self-branding yourself. And actually this is truly an area you have to you have to represent yourself good. You also have to expose yourself good in front of everybody. By this way, you can build up the connection, because it is truly like people's work. You have to know a lot of people. You have to meet a lot of people. Like I mentioned about the listing presentation, how to do and what to say, and also when you go to host an open house, when you run into those customers in front of you, what kinds of questions you should bring up, and of course very important about contract. Baron teaching us about how to fill the contract into right way, especially again there are some situation you can be sued because some not uncertain way or not right way to fill the forms, and there are so many addendums. Remember when we were at school to study about those real estate contract, there are so many detailed information. And at the same time, the company also invite lender, title company, builder company, and come to teach us. I mean, not really teach us, but come to our training class and to give us information about how do they work with realtor and what they expect, what they need. So give you truly a general idea about, okay, whenever I take my client to the lender or before the title company, what I should do and who I should call. So you feel a little bit, you feel actually very how to say, safe and being really responsible, because there are so many people are going to take care of you, and definitely you know about if you have any question and problems, who you should go to, right? But this at this time, I mean at this situation, you also can save a lot of time for your client, because you don't want you be stuck in the middle like, oh my gosh, my client is not being really qualified to apply the loan, and then the deal could fall through, right? You don't want those situations happen. You want everything to be sort of being sure to follow. And also we have the marketing manager come to tell us about how to do the marketing, to marketing the whole Coldwell Banker brand, and something about the computer. And you know, today we use so many different programs. For instance, like a CSS, you go to Central Showing Case Service. Central Showing Service. You also need to go to HAR. You also need to check a different information from MLS. Because this is so many different programs to be involved. You definitely need some very professional computer people to teach you how to use those things. Actually, it's complicated to me at the beginning. Oh my gosh, it was really overwhelming information, like tempo, like fusion, what is it? But anyway, they truly, again, follow you, walk you through step by step. And actually, Preston and Norm, they both are very awesome computer people, so professional and so helpful, and very, very kind, truly, to instruct us step by step. Whenever I have questions, they truly help you to do everything. And well, all of these people are so professional again and so informative, and they are just there, always ready to help you. So after this 3 weeks training, I have to say, I feel, we all feel much more knowledgeable about what we are doing, and much more confident about what we are going to do. So again, I believe if you want to start a new career into the real estate, especially if you have never ever done anything about this, you do need a very professional program, because there are so many things you need to learn, and it's again so different from the book you've studied. So this is how I feel about Coldwell Banker training. And actually, there's a fee. And please, when you come to interview with any Coldwell Banker managers, you can check with them. But definitely, I can tell you, it is worth it well. It definitely deserve for that money. And I do have another video talking about interview with different real estate companies. Those are also very informative information to you, for you to choose right company for you to start your real estate career. So if you have any questions, please leave it down below in my comments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.